How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews. Back to yet another review. Crowler time. In the form of District 96 Brewing's Silent Majority Pale Ale. Yeah. District 96. This is the fifth of 5 Crowlers I had from these guys. I was lucky enough to actually have the owner of the brewery send me off a little Crowler bomb. Thank you very much. And, kind of just rip them through them, you know what I mean? And, well, you'll watch all the reviews. I'll post them all at the same time, so I'm not going to tell you what I thought about the other beers. You go watch those. We're going to focus on this one today. It's a 5.5% pale ale. Let's dive into it. As far as what it says on the Crowler, it just says Silent Majority Pale, 5.5%. A little bit of kind of logoing kind of floating around there, and that'd be that. So, give this a crack. The traditional horrible Crowler pour. Not too bad. A little drippy over there in the end there, but, you know, it's a Crowler. What are you going to do? Anyway, the best part is I have lights down here, and I'm always like, yeah, it's just going to explode. Electricity's going to shoot everywhere. I mean, you know, my reviews are so electric to begin with, but anyway. You know, 2-finger, horrible Crowler pour. Infinite creaminess, like gravity-defying creaminess on that sucker. Super tight comeback bubbles, and she looks like a hazy kind of IPA. You know, got that soft murkiness. Definitely comes off darker. All their beers, except for their Kolsch, that was traditional and clear as hell, come off hazy, but they come off in that kind of deeper, richer, denser kind of hazy, not that kind of catarachy, kind of milky kind of hazy. And, yeah, so she definitely looks the part so far. Let's see what she smells like. Ooh. That is the most vibrant nose, I think, I've gotten off of all their beers. And a couple more were double IPAs. This one's pretty vibrant. A lot of citrus in this. A little bit of tropical, a little bit of peach, kind of stone fruitiness, but it's more citrus in this one. And you still get, which has been the calling card throughout, one of the calling cards throughout all these Crowlers, is that soft greeniness, that soft kind of green, vegetal, kind of stocky, hoppy thing that I frickin' love. So you're getting that, but you're getting that nice kind of non-juicy, non-candied, sweetened kind of citrus going on. But yeah, she smells vibrant. She smells green. She smells sweet, but not too sweet. Smells right up my alley. Cheers. I love the fact that I finished all their Crowlers and ended with this one. We're going to get to that. What I'm getting here is that nice greeniness. It's not as dank, as biting, or as striking, or as jarring as some of the other ones. I mean, it's only 5 and change, but it's still there. It's big, it's dank. It's more, I shouldn't even say dank, because when I say dank, you think of weed. This is definitely more leaning to that kind of walking behind a mower that's kind of grinding through an old kind of tomato farm, but that's been kind of taken over by weeds kind of thing. It's that kind of graininess. That citrus is definitely floating around there. Below where you'd think it would be based off of the nose, but still pretty vibrant. Especially because of how, like, empowering that greenness is. Usually that kind of just takes everything over. But you get it. It's somewhere between a fleshy and a pithy kind of rindy thing going on in there. Nothing too sweet, nothing too bittering on the orange front. All the bittering, that kind of greenness is coming from that grain, from that weediness. Super silky, creamy mouthfeel, which has been the other calling card of a lot of these beers, has been the chuggability. And when I kind of kicked off the taste portion of the show, I said it's kind of interesting that I ended with this one. I ended with this one just out of pure randomness. I just kind of picked some. This is the last one left. And minus the Kolsch, we'll take that one out of the conversation because it was traditional as hell, and it's not similar to a lot of the other 3 beers I had from them, were 2 double IPAs and a pale, or just a base IPA might have been. The biggest thing I banged on District 96 was I want these flavor profiles in a smaller ABV format. That was my biggest gripe throughout it. I love the mouthfeel. All the mouthfeels are, I've talked about it ad nauseum in the other reviews. Super water nerdy kind of mouthfeels, combined with a really nice greenness that is really just kind of straight to my heart. kind of taste going on there. And the biggest thing I could bang on, you know, because you got to find something to bang on. The biggest thing I could bang on was, I was like, man, these beers are delicious, but they drink so easy and they're so drinkable that they drink like super small beers. This is kind of on the same level as far as oomph, as far as impact or chutzpah or whatever you want to call it, but it's at a lower ABV. So this is kind of where I wanted all those beers to kind of be. You're getting much the same similar profile, which is kind of, you know, take that for what it's worth. The beers are similar. There's slight, subtle differences. This one leans more citrus. Someone's a little bit more tropical. One's were a little bit different greeniness to it, but they're all fairly similar. This one brings that flavor profile, that greenness with that fruitiness, that crazy bonkers awesome mouthfeel into a lower ABV package, which is absolutely fantastic. That's it, man. I mean, as a recap, and it's kind of the recap of the whole, because like I said, there's a core similarity between all the beers, is that there's this beautiful, soft greenness to it that makes it super drinkable, super creamy mouthfeel, but still gives you that kind of weedy, kind of tomato stocky greenness I love. And then there's those subtle kind of fruit differences between each beer, and just ends up being super drinkable, super approachable, and you know, probably one of the better, I don't want to say better because that's kind of a catch-all word, one of the more easily drinkable kind of IPA breweries. Not saying all they make is IPAs, like I said, they make killer Kolsch, but all the stuff I've had from them from IPAs, whether it be from what they sent me besides Kolsch and what friends have had me try, is that one of the kind of almost all IPA breweries, it's one of the more easily drinkable ones, one of the more approachable ones. It's pretty fucking cool. I bet you could take like a macro beer drinker and bring them there, and they'd probably dig on a bunch of these beers, especially sitting through that Kolsch door. But yeah, super chuggable, super drinkable, super tasty, and super gentle. You know, and that's that's me. You know, people. You know, I'm lucky enough to have people give me beers all the time, brewers and otherwise, and I will poop on beers if I want to poop on them. I had kind of pride myself in not being kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just kind of influenced, because I'm like, oh, you gave me free shit, I'm going to talk good about it. I'll poop all over it. Not much to poop out here, especially for me. Again, these are my tastes. This is what I like. That green strikes me definitely in the right places. So if you do that, you're pretty much on your way to me liking a beer. But as far as drinkability, mouthfeel, the whole nine. It was a fun little 5 crowler jammer, and this one was a cool one to end up with. So let's talk about this one. Is it one of the better pale ales that I've had as of late? Yes. You know, it's not a pale ale. It's kind of hopped into the green. It's all hazy and stuff. So it's outside your BJCP nerd realm. But it is super tasty, super drinkable. And like I said, it was kind of fun to have that same kind of flavor profile in a smaller ABV beer. Value and availability? Don't know. Brewery only. Crowler prices? No idea. And just save that all, or wrap that all up in the end with, if you like what we like this. If you like your small, chuggable, really approachable, drinkable beers, you know, your session beers, 5.5%. Some people say it has to be sub 5, whatever. But if you like your smaller, hazier, kind of green kind of beers, then you're definitely going to want to grab onto this a little bit and at least give it a whirl if you can, because it's pretty tasty. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, anywhere in between, down there's words and stuff and things. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tapped. Massive Beers, all 4 of those places if you want to check this dude out somewhere else. And hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little hazy, greeny pale ale right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.